G2, I love you, but you're bringing me down because, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, they messed up another veto at a major. Okay, you might see over here, I haven't made my bed yet. That's because I've let G2 make their bed, and I'm going to let them lie in it, okay? Might be a bit overdramatic, but listen, I'm a bit heated right now, and in case you don't know what I'm talking about, let's give you some context. Fnatic versus G2 at the Blast Paris Major, there was a decision for G2. Do we play Nuke? Do we play Vertigo? G2 probably were better at Nuke than Vertigo at the time. Fnatic probably better at Vertigo than Nuke at the time. And for some reason, they leave it onto the Vertigo, Fnatic win, and eliminate G2. And the worst thing about this for me was that Nico has never been comfortable on this map. He's your best player. He ends up having a bad performance, doesn't get the chance to solo carry, and you go out. Okay, that was at Blast. Now here, 1-on-1. It's a best of one. The one thing that should almost never happen as a best of one is you should almost never be playing on your opponent's best map. You get 3 bans. This is great. We won't have to play Cloud9 on Anubis, a map that they've been great on, and we'll be chilling and... Oh wait, we've played Cloud9 on Anubis. In case you want to look at how weird this is, here are the win rates recently for Cloud9 last 3 months. 83% on Anubis. And not just 83%, we can go into it. In some of these wins, they've looked really good. Like, smashing Vitality on Anubis. They beat Saw comfortably. They picked it in that series. This is a very comfortable map for Cloud9. Okay? Now listen, G2, they've been banning the same 3 maps all tournament long. We look at their map pool. Right, firstly, I don't understand how this team can permaban Mirage. That in itself is just wild, because look at the skill on this roster. You're telling me you can't play Mirage even if your opponents pick it into you? Even as a pub team, they should be able to get some wins on Mirage. But okay, that's fine. Listen, everyone has to have a permaban. Fine, fair enough. Then they've been banning Ancient and Overpass every time. For me, you've got to leave one of Ancient or Overpass in there. Whichever you're more comfortable on, leave that in there. And then I think we can get a decent map. But instead, they decide to go ahead and take that risk. And I'm just going to show you a couple of the rounds that annoy me. Because again, this comes from love. I love you, G2. But you keep doing this to me. First one here, round 5.
True Hawka as well, a guy who's not really a hybrid.
It's a little louder than I wanted. So they call for this A split. Looks like a pretty good call. No utility. See, those players get completely shut out before anything else can happen, and the rest of the players at A main just aren't even ready to move in, which already looks like a bad look. Now listen, this was a fairly early gun round, but they've already got a 4-0 lead on T side. I know it's a T-sided map, but this is still a good start. That round looked a little shaky. I wasn't exactly delighted with it, but hey, sometimes you throw a bit of a riskier round in there. You just try and get the pacing, get the tempo right. Okay, we can maybe let that one go. This is the round that was so weird, though, because I can't even blame the map choice for this. I was just like, as soon as I saw this round, I was like, oh god, we might have problems. So Nays come down. By the way, Cloud9, again, so comfortable on this map. So good at using utility around here to fight for this, and you're going to see they double swing this really effectively right now.
Yeah, very nice. Incendiary. Makes things uncomfortable for Hawka. The follow-up HE as well should connect nicely. Good swing.
Beautifully done. Nexa goes down as well. Nexa was having to hold here mid and A, so kind of awkward timing for him. He gets caught out.
Electronic working in tandem from that dark room, find a double kill.
And then this moment here from Nico.
Here we've got a 5-on-3 scenario, and Axel continues to apply the pressure, pushing out of A main. Nico seems to be very aware of it, though. Not his best work on the...
As soon as that happens, you're just thinking to yourself, oh god, this might not be a good day for G2. And listen, again, nothing to do with the veto, I know. But still, it just speaks to the frustrations of someone who actually likes G2 a lot and wants them to do well. So we're getting towards the end of the half. They had a 4-0 lead. It's come back to 6-4. It's not great because you are on T side. You should be doing well. Bloody hell, we're on 1.5 times speed. Jesus. Nico gets that kill, and then this reposition. Listen, I know you have to go somewhere, but jumping up like this when no one's covering here, I don't know, man. Like, even if you're on the floor, at least looking there, you can try and counter strafe, right? You could maybe walk around to the side here and get up on the platform, or maybe just try and get across here. I know you can be scared of this angle as well, but jumping up like this, oh man, it doesn't feel great, especially when your teammates can't really do much off the back of it because of how deep this angle is. So, unfortunate. I think he probably had to move, but man, the jump up, I hate it. I want to see Nico taking fights.
but no one's looking at camera.
And again, he just looks so awkward, right? It just looks so awkward. I'll go back.
Holding towards A main, bomb planted, remaining disciplined here, wants to wait for the cavalry to arrive.
Good kill from Nico. Kills one on the flank. Starts clearing this.
Control of the spray, though.
This just looks like he's so uncomfortable here. Like, even where he's looking now. He's not even looking at an angle that he might die from because he's having to look at both. Oh, man. I mean, ugh. Sketchy as hell.
Nico will pull one back, but no one's looking at camera-anders. Perfecto will maintain the 2-on-2. Hooksy low, this is down to Hunter.
Yeah, they have an EG as well. It's gonna
And then Hunter tries.
absolutely right. He'll find the first one.
It's a good trade. And by the way, again, just shows Cloud9's comfort on this map because Hobbit makes a really good play here.
Against Hobbit on the other side. Plenty of health on him. He's making the walk around, looking to see if he can shoot.
Walk across, give him nothing. Another round for Cloud9. And this is the thing. I don't think G2 even played that badly here. A lot of the rounds are actually just Cloud9 playing really well. But also G2 just not looking 100% comfortable in a lot of moments.
This has to be a pocket strat. You can see it's going to be
Fast A play with a pretty bad buy here at the end of the half. I don't mind the call.
a fast A play. Molotov's
I just realized I'm fully covering the buy. But, you know, you believe me. Okay, it's a bad buy. Okay, believe me.
is going in. Boomich to the
Boomich gets one. That's fine. Hunter here, man. Oh, God.
nails the first shot.
Bro just keeps running. Keeps running.
And the second play. Molotov's flash is going in. Boomich to defend. Nails the first shot.
And the weird thing is, like, Boomich is on his screen for a while there. Boomich is, like, falling down off of this angle. You've got to just counter-strafe and get the trade, okay? I understand you're trying to hit the site with pace, but... Oh, man.
And this A play. Molotov's
Like,
flash
he's got a Galil, by the way. He's got a Galil. It's not like a Mac 10.
is going in. Boomich to defend. Nails the first shot. And the second.
And I think he's wanting Nico to swing behind him and also make sure he gets the trade. But, yeah, I mean, if Boomich is dominating you with the AWP,
As he tries to
there's a
retreat
problem.
now.
Could have been any better. There's so much pressure. Oh, he gets
I mean, listen, Boomich said the other day, I don't think I can be stable with the AWP. Apparently against G2, he can. There's a couple more clips towards the end here, because at this point, I'm not going to lie, 6-6. Cloud9's T side is so good that I think the game is over.
This is the perfect play for
Oh,
this
he's
kind
been
of
baited
scenario.
in somewhat, though. He can do something with this. At least
This is crazy. Nexa goes wild here.
Yeah, one shouldn't be getting more, but he will. Boomich goes down. Nexa, more bullets, and he would have to kill.
Here we
He's gonna pull out
go.
the pistol instead. What a defense from Nexa, holding on to the site. Oh!
And again, they just can't coordinate, man. Again, maybe this isn't map dependent, but it feels like one of those where if you're meant to be really good on this map and you're leaving Cloud9's best map to be your best map as well, then you've got to be coordinating better than this. I know that this is an awkward situation again. Like, I don't think it's too bad. I can see what they're trying to do, jiggle, and then, you know, the player feels like he has to peek from below, but still, Electronic just gets the chance for the transfer, and I mean, again, Electronic, also a map that he is very good on, 20 and 8.
They shouldn't.
This one, again, looked really sketchy as well.
Molotov.
Look at all this util that G2 have here. They know that Hobbit's roughly in this area, so if you wanted to, you could just have, you know, the smokes up. You could absolutely just use your util. But fair play, they figure the bomb's planted far side, we're going to get on it.
They've got the smokes. They've got
And then here, Nexa. I'm sorry, man. All you have to do is just try and delay this guy. Your mate is defusing behind great cover. Just try and delay. He basically has to come from this angle here. Just jiggle both sides. Make yourself hard to hit. Make it an extended fight. If you're not going to use your utility, at least do that.
everything they need right now.
Oh, no. He's just wide swings. And now Hobbit comes close to getting him off the defuse.
He has to be quick with it, Hobbit, and he can't
I mean, that got way, way too close, considering the position that Hobbit was in.
quite find it. The defuse happened already.
And then just one more at the end.
Can he open things up once
Fast mid call. This was the round again that was frustrating, man. So Nico,
again?
utility down. He knows exactly what's coming.
Nico's expecting this. He's
Good nade early. Take a look at the minimap. Nexa is here. Nico is here. This looks like a good crossfire. And especially because Nico has committed to this committed angle. It means he needs help from his teammate, right? Because he can't just go one and done and drop back.
fast play.
And unfortunately, Nexa pulls out a nade.
There's Chip
Doesn't have his gun out.
with the grenade.
These players can jump and get across. Nexa doesn't seem to be firing, doesn't seem to be able to help out. So Nico's committed position falls.
No problem, but it's traded out by Boomich. Nexa.
And then, oh, Hooksy.
Flash. There's chip damage with the grenade. Should get the first kill, no problem, but it's traded out by Boomich. Nexa flashed off.
Yeah, he just kind of shoots between them, which is sad because you want to get at least one there.
He taken down. They're gonna try and find
Nexa then committed, has to fight, ends up going down, and they knew what was coming and they still couldn't stop it. Really frustrating. I hope that G2 can improve because you guys know I put them for 3-0. I thought they were stepping in the right direction. I even think Hunter has been playing quite well. There's some good signs here, but man, just a frustrating map choice because, again, Cloud9, I said it in an earlier video, they look so good on the T side of this map. They look so in control. So we'll see going forwards. If maybe they've got their veto flub out of the way, they can do well in the rest of the tournament. But that's it for this one. Keep following on with the major. Come on. And G2, I promise you, this is coming from a place of love. I want to see you do well. I want to see you do well, damn it. All right, see ya.